You probably sound better than you think you do. This is the number one thing I see with students. They are so self-critical. And there's two things for me to say to that. One, a lot of the times, especially if you're singing high, so if you're working on your head voice, we are like legitimately scientifically deaf to how we actually sound outside of us due to the acoustical properties of what it's like to sing in head voice. So when you listen back to the tone, when you're actively singing, you are actually not listening to the same sound that everybody else is hearing. That's a big reason why really leaning into sensation over how it sounds to you is important. This also comes to play a whole lot when we learn to do chest dominant mix and mixed belting, because just because it sounds a certain way doesn't mean that it's going to sound or feel that way to us. And more often than not, a lot of you are just out here just like beating yourselves up for actually no reason. It's really easy for us to compare ourselves to finished products of things, edited, recorded, mastered vocals, Broadway superstars, the Broadway cast albums. But you actually don't know what it's like behind the curtain. You aren't sitting in on those people's voice lessons. You aren't sitting in on people's practice sessions. You aren't actually hearing raw vocals hardly anywhere. You're not even hearing raw vocals on TikTok. Honestly, unless it's proclaimed this is a raw vocal, your favorite singers on here, I can almost guarantee 9 out of 10 times are using some sort of pitch correction, some kind of editing, because that's the standard. That's what everybody's ears are used to listening to. I myself have struggled with this comparison for years, and also not having access to the technology to actually edit my vocals anyway. So I just lived in this like comparison analysis where I just would stay stuck and not share my vocals anywhere and just think that I was a piece of crap. But in reality, I actually listen back to my vocals from them, and it kind of makes me kind of sad, because I listen and I'm like, oh, I actually was good. And oh, now that I have the comparisons, being a voice teacher was like, I was really talented and I was really hard on myself unnecessarily and I didn't even know. So all this to say, if you're really self-critical on how it sounds to you in the moment that you're singing, or you're comparing your sound to really finished vocals, you really should give yourself a break and understand voice teacher is telling you honestly, hey, this sounds good. You're moving in the right direction. That you are, okay? Listen to your voice teacher. They actually have the comparison, the ability to understand you and a bunch of other people that are working on the same thing. And they really, when they compliment you, they do mean it. Like, I guess I can't speak for everyone, but I know a lot of the people on here that I follow that are like good quality teachers. Like, if they're telling you you're good, dude. And you 100% probably are better than you think you are.